Do mean girls grow up to be mean women? Well, if you watch just about any reality TV show, you'd probably say yes, based on how the women go after each other. Now watch for an example of the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Obviously, there has to be something else. It's just not name change and arrested. There has to be something else. Oh, you're stripping? You were stripping? Prostitution whore? You are f***ing engaged 19 times? You stupid bitch! Coming to my class!
So, do the girls that tease, those nasty ones in high school end up being women like that flip the tables and all that? Here to discuss are Dr. Jill Murray, psychotherapist, and Jill Zarin, co-star of The Real Housewives of New York City, and Kate White, author of the book The Sixes and editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan. Welcome all. So, Jill, I thought you would be taking this in stride, and you're watching that clip and sort of going, ah!
It's embarrassing. I know that, Teresa, that's not a proud moment for her. I mean, if you ask her, that would not be a proud moment for her.
Because that's sort of the premise of a lot of these shows, is being mean to each other. So if it's embarrassing, then why do we do it?
You know, you'd have to ask her why she did that. The emotions get to you. It does. The emotions get to you when you're in one of those scenes. But a lot of these things on these reality shows, they're not staged. But, like, I wouldn't be friends with some of the girls on my show had I not been cast on a reality show, and we have to sort of travel together or be together. And what really happens between us is real. But, you know, mean girls, I mean, I just wouldn't be friends with them. So there wouldn't be any meanness. It's just sort of when you're thrown in together, these things happen.
So, Dr. Jill, is there something about the situation you're in where these sort of things just kind of build on themselves?
You know, I just don't think that there's a situation in the world where women need to be mean to other women. I think that just with any situation, in any relationship, it's not okay to say, she made me do it, he made me do it. It's just not acceptable. There's other alternatives.
Well, I don't know if you're a mother or not, but my daughter's mean to me. I mean, what can I tell you? I've got a teenage daughter who's mean to me all the time. What can, you know, I mean, that's the reality of life. I mean, it would be nice for me to say nobody should be mean to each other.
But moms and daughters, I think we all, I mean, if you've got a teenage daughter, you've had a fight with her.
Right. But, so, I mean, but to make a statement, I mean, with all due respect to Dr. Jill, but to make a statement, you know, that you know, it shouldn't happen, that's life.
Kate, you understand this stuff. I mean, you just wrote a great book, The Sixes, about mean girls, and you know, you're editor-in-chief of a women's magazine. Do you think this is a new phenomenon, or is this just something that we're focusing on now?
Well, when I set out to do this thriller, I just pulled an idea from the air on Mean Girls to make it provocative. But as I looked into it, I found that there is a prevalence with this. In fact, when I asked Cosmo readers in a poll, do you think women have gotten meaner, 82% said they had. And I think that in an age of empowerment, when we've encouraged women to have their own voices, it's been misinterpreted at times to mean you can screech, you can scream, you can flip the table, you can bitch slap someone verbally. And I don't think that's the most effective way to get what you want.